My name is Holly Hovis, and today I'm going to discuss my reading and writing experiences, basically childhood through now. My reading and writing experiences first started out with bedtime stories such as the Berenstain Bears and other short stories. I had a brother that was 5 years younger than me, and we would always read our bedtime stories together. Our parents would always make sure that we had a bedtime story before we went to bed. From there, I went to elementary school. We had an accelerated reader program at my elementary school. It's a very small school. I only had 20 kids in my class. And at the end of the month, whoever read the most books or whoever's class logged the most books will get a pizza party. Our class got pizza parties all the time. I believe that really helped with my reading and eventually promoted writing because we were writing about what we read. They also had the Pizza Hut Pan Pizza program where if you read 5 books a month, you would get a certificate for your own pan pizza. There wasn't very many restaurants since we lived in a small community, but there was a Pizza Hut, so that was what everybody looked forward to. From then, I really got into the Nancy Drew mystery novels, and they really, really helped with my reading a lot. I read maybe 20, 30 books by her, and it really sparked an interest. In 7th grade, we had to take the state test for reading comprehension, writing, English. So I took that, and I actually passed that with flying colors. I got the highest score in my grade, so I did get an award for that, and that kind of sparked my interest in reading a little bit because I thought, hey, I do know what I'm trying to read and comprehending what I'm reading. From then, it was middle school. It was an awkward time, so I only read or wrote something when it was required. I didn't really read for fun. Sometimes maybe 1 or 2 books a year if I had to, but I was more interested in sports and I was in the band and such. In high school, I had the same teacher, Mr. Richick. I had him for 3 years out of my 4 years of high school. He was a different kind of character. He was very friendly, but he kind of had a twisted sense of humor. He promoted a lot of free writing, which, allowed us to express our thoughts. But he also read so deeply into the stories that we were made to read, such as The Tale of Two Cities, certain poems, and he really did a good job promoting that in-depth critical thinking. As with any high schooler, I was more interested in sports, more interested in other things I had going on. So I didn't really read or write a lot besides what was made, what we had to write about. So then I eventually went to college, and from then on out, it was reading nursing books, ATI, which is the program that all nurses have to use to pass their comp predictor. But so I read those, and that was basically as far as my reading and writing went. And now I'm a nurse at Berkeley Medical Center on the Med Search unit. I write a lot of nurses' notes, read a lot of protocol, a lot of new procedures, write a lot of emails. So my writing has been enhanced over time with the help of my high school teacher that I had 3 out of 4 years. He was very, very focused on, knowing the parts of a sentence and writing it the right way and using your words the right way and using the right kind of words. And that's why whenever I write something now, I stop and reread it again to make sure that I'm getting across what I'm trying to say. So I believe in conclusion that all of these things together, from childhood and reading the Berenstain Bears books all the way until college and writing those nursing diagnoses and all that kind of stuff, has helped me greatly through my literary career. I thoroughly enjoyed this class, and I think I have also learned a lot about myself that I didn't know in regards to reading and writing. Thank you.